we want to get the bosses down to 0 defense or their floor cap. So for Maiden, we don't need any more than 2 hammers. The rest will be, you know, BGS or glaive spec. And then once it hits 0 defense, no more defense reduction specs. For Bloat, we'll talk about that BGS drive-by before someone goes in, so. Yeah.
Gotcha. And typically South Freeze will BGS, right?
It's just the highest, most comfort level. Usually the mages have the BGS though.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Spam click boss when your South Freeze starts it. Yep. I'm delaying 1 tick with my glaive to make sure you guys hammer first.
Got one.
Okay. 91 defense, bringing this down to 5627. It's at 0. No more defense reduction specs. Remember, you can get Scythe hits in until about 80%. Then you can go to ToB line. You can ToB proc. This is a ToB proc now. Full mage gear, just ToB proc from the ToB line. S1 instantly. S2 at the clump zone. Move bloods. And then N1, 2, 3, 4 are just usually instant, but if N1 doesn't spawn, then you can get N2, 3, and 4 as if, you want to wait for 3s and 4s to reach the clump zone. So in that case, I think one of the crabs didn't spawn. Move bloods. Hermaus, get out of there. It's way too messy. You can tank from some clean side. Move bloods. I'm gonna go ahead and chin this at Maiden. Yeah, I like it. Looks clean. Very good for first time freezing. So you'll notice I chinned, Hermaus, you and me are the DPSers, so we need to tank. And then ToB line for the mages, so that you can proc comfortably. ToB line is back here.
Oh, I don't have a ToB, so.
Oh, okay, okay. Then hit. Oh. Alright. We did not get that skip. This won't be a skip because we missed. What would you say was the issue there?
I started trying to go too far back for a ToB line, got just thrown
Oh
off
yeah, if you don't have a ToB, you can't go to the ToB line. If you only have a blowpipe, it doesn't work.
Oh shit.
You can claw, chally, etc. Burn your specs. Alright, divine. So do you want to run that back or do you want to continue? It's up to you.
No, I'm good going.
I want to see Bach do the drive-by.
Alright. Block, you're gonna take out your BGS and go into Bloat first. Everyone else will follow. No brews left behind, guys. Bach?
Right, let's do this.
We're all waiting here. By the way, Bach, if you were first, you would wait for everyone to round this corner before going into this chamber. And whoever enters this chamber first, you are the BGS drive-by. So have your BGS out and go in. Okay. You have to go in right away. You don't wait here at all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh.
It's supposed to be 1 fly damage as you go in, and then you're gonna BGS drive by. So you want to face Bloat head on. So come here, Bach.
Yeah.
And then hit him and run through him. Run through. Keep running.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your first BGS drive by. Nice.
That's light.
Everyone else, get ready to do chally 4 chally. Chally 4 sights, then chally. Make sure you're divined and your salve is on. Back. Don't want to stay there, Hermaus. You will die. Oh, okay. Good.
God damn it.
Watch out. Don't fly us. Shadows. Ideally, you want to move one tile per tick. That will conserve your run energy. Back, he turned. Okay, go in. This is the safe side of Bloat. There's a safe and dangerous side of Bloat. Block, come here.
Yep.
Chally, last hit, run. If your screen shakes, that means you're taking stomp damage. If your HP is low, which your HP is low, and your screen shakes, you need to tick eat, a Guthix Rest, or anything that heals you. Brew would work. Right when your screen shakes. That's the only way you'll live. Ideally while running away. Hoping this is a 3 down anyways. Okay, go in. Alright. Good. Once again here you drop yourself. Buy a stem. If you still have space, buy 1 shark. I'm taking your 1 sip restore and decanting it with mine. Okay, so here I would like you to focus on your AoEs. What that means is, for me as a ranger, I know that my AoE is going to be in wave 10. I'm going to have double rangers coming from here, here, and here. And that's going to affect what I do, right? So I want you guys to think about, well, there's a few more after that, but I want you guys to think about your role and then where you get AoEs. So for a meleeer on the west side, you're going to know that wave 12 is going to have double meleeers come here, so you're going to want to approach it head on and scythe both of them. So these are called AoE waves, and I want you to start thinking about them. You should have Nyloer up. It's a plugin. Nyloer is a plugin that I did not introduce to you when you were 0KC, but I feel like it's appropriate to do that now. And it will give you the numbers on each Nylo wave. You can turn off the certain like Hagios H. You don't need that part. You don't need the T or the H, or you can turn those off in the configuration, but you do want the wave number so that you can start to remember, oh yeah, that's wave 10, that's wave 12, things like that. You're going to also see mage doubles. You want to make sure you catch those mage doubles with Ice Barrage. So the doubles are when we do something fancy for our roll. For ranging, I'm chinning. For meleeing, you're scything head on. Ideally when it's still like right here, you can actually reach it with your scythe. And for mage doubles, you're Ice Barraging them again when you see them here. Any questions?
I'm good.
Okay, good luck.
Makes sense.
Top QOL means we enter the room on the correct tick. You'll notice that we are waiting till that green tick lights up to enter the room, because that starts off the rotation correctly for speedrunners. If you do have a high KC'er in the raid, it is very typical that they wait for that. So you don't want to start the room before they do, or if you are starting the room, try to start it correctly. It being the 4th of July, someone's shooting off fireworks.
I can sure hear that.
Okay, this is wave 10, this is AoE. Gonna go chin. Works better with Elite Void, but I do what I can. Wave 12, you can scythe that. Nice. Now, you'll notice that there were 2 options to scythe. One of you is west melee, the other is east melee, so I think you both scythe the same set there. You can call out W or E in game.
Brother.
Look out for mage doubles. Anytime you see two little mages, you can ice barrage them. And you're saving ticks. I would do that, wouldn't I? Kill that green for me, the 21 ranger in the aggro. It's now a blue. Protect from melee and then protect from mage for the two waves. Protect from melee and
kill
mage.
the other aggro. 21 full HP.
There are a lot of blue, just ice barrage, and watch out for any pillars that are low. Block you can eat up or heal. You might have blood barrage, you can heal with that.
Yeah.
Anything. Here you can start cleaning up things even if they're not your style. The goal is just to finish everything off as soon as possible. Even if it's not your style, just switch to it and kill it. Okay, once again, we want to reduce the Nylo boss down by 50 BGS reduction, so call out who's going to do that, and then everyone else will claw spec and make sure you heal up and pot up for that Nylo boss.
BGS and
BGS.
Okay.
EV melee.
Good show.
That's a 66, it's down to 0 defense already. Again, if you see that it is a melee phase, you can pre-switch to range. The reason is that you're comparing the DPS between a range phase possible and a possible mage phase, and you can just pre-switch. If you do have to eat, it's best to eat on a mage phase, because that's where your DPS is lowest, typically. But you shouldn't have to eat as mains. It's more of a duo tech.
Still good advice though. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so you want to make sure that everyone is venged. Once again, I'm giving you a little more intermediate tips. Want to make sure everyone's venged going into Sotetseg, and the reason is because we are going to take venges on Sotetseg. I mean, yeah, that's what it is. It works.
Alright. Same positions last time.
Yeah, same positions, just keep whatever you had. If not everyone's venged, you can venge us inside as you get cooldown. Once again, here, you're gonna go bring it down from 200 defense to 100. That is now 130. I'll hammer. I got it. So now it's 100 defense. So that's the floor of the defense boss. My goal is to teach you how to bring every boss down to 0 defense. This boss does not technically reach 0 defense. 100 is already the floor. And you can get that with 2 hammers, or 2 elder mauls, or whatever. Here I'm gonna hit the first, second, third. Let me know when ready.
We're ready.
I am doing diagonals, I'm not doing straight lines anymore. You're no longer 0 KC. If you want to learn diagonals, you can practice with the Sotetseg maze trainer. Switch to your elder maul as you leave off the maze, so that you're ready to hammer. It's at 130 defense. If anyone has a fill, feel free.
Or B.
filled.
Okay, now it's at 100. Oh, no, no, no. You have to watch. So right when I said that, someone filled, and then the third defense reduction spec was useless. This is a big red ball. Come, DD. It's not worth tick eating the first and second phase. I see some people do it for flex, but really not worth. If you do want to vengeance Sotetseg before we finish the room, you may. This is first, this is third. Ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Ready.
Diagonals one more time. I am doing L shapes, I'm doing diagonals. Once again, if you'd like to practice these, you can use the Sotetseg Maze Trainer. I'm not taking any shortcuts because we only do that for duos. Did someone get lost?
Oh, I'm always lost.
Alright. That was like
I
medium
got
pace.
sauced up.
It was not a
I
0
got lost.
KC pace, but it was not a duo pace either.
No, it was just fingers slipped.
No worries.
Bad. Bad.
No worries. Now if you're high HP and you want to take Avenge, you can. Sometimes we drop our prayer for that or intentionally take mishits. You'll see that higher experienced players are doing that throughout Sotetseg, but I just, you know, I'm teaching it to you, so that's why I had you do it in P3. But, you know, my duo partner is doing it from the very beginning, just constantly. Okay, here you still want 4 super restores minimum. Make sure you have a stam. You don't have to ask if anyone needs anything, you just buy a brew and drop it. Always, it's assumed that everyone else will get their own restores. So if you do have extra points, just buy brews and drop them.
I need someone to scream at me if I try to leave this room without my brew again.
Alright.
Alright, so in Xarpus, it's supplyless. Don't eat or drink anything in Xarpus. And let's go in. You'll notice that Xarpus also has a ToB QOL tick counter to enter the room correctly. If you are spellbook swapping, you would jump on an Exhume and then spellbook swap. Because spellbook swap will delay your activity.
Yeah, you can't move.
You won't be able to
Makes
move
sense.
after spellbook swapping, so you jump on an Exhume and then spellbook swap.
Right, just like when you venge. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I will always go to the new one. If 2 Exhumes spawn, I will always go to the new one, so you can go to my old one.
Gotcha.
I think most ToBers do that, so it's just convention. Good luck with your scythe walking. You can always wait on the back tile to get into
Thank
cycle. You can click back when you hear the spit noise. There's a couple ways to do it.
Audio's not coming through. That's really messing things up. So I'm just gonna.
In that
back here.
corner block, audio cuts out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
If you want to use a
That's
different
getting
corner, you
really
can.
irritating.
You can use my corner if you want. Just wait on the back tile
Okay.
till you hear what you want. There's a few ways to get into cycle. So a lot of people are clicking back when they hear the spit noise, screech. There's a few other ways you can do it too. Oh, don't kill yourself. You can traverse to where it was last looking at.
E. Hell yeah. Don't forget
Alright.
your brew.
Screaming.
I got space for the Dawnbringer.
Sure. Here, it's a very good idea to drop half your brews and restores. The reason is that we are trying something new for P1, and if you die, I'm sorry.
What are we doing?
We're gonna try basic 112.
So there's like a chart that they linked in the chat.
Don't worry about the rest of the chart, we're just gonna
Okay.
try a very basic 112. So what that means is Tiger is gonna spec once, drop it for Bach. Bach is gonna spec once, drop it for Distortion. Distortion's gonna spec twice, drop it. Well, you might want to hang on to it because at that point, if you have to run back to the here, you're gonna want to pre-fire it, just as you were trying before, and then drop it here at the throne for Hermaus. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna try throne drops. And we're going to try pre-firing with either a Sang or a Dawnbringer spec, depending on if it's your turn or not. And then we're going to try basic 112. We're not going to go scramble the orb order, because in true 112, we scramble the orb order as well. But we're not going to do that. I don't want to confuse you guys. So just get in the habit of doing, you know, just that stuff. Let's see how it goes, okay? Protect from magic.
Good luck to us.
What?
Yep.
Good luck to you guys.
Might have been slower, Michael, my bad.
Yeah, I think you were slow, so just, he'll drop it at the throne. If you need to camp one more cycle, you can, and just eat up. You're gonna be taking damage for that, FYI. This is kind of what I mean. It's very messy at the beginning. It'll take you some attempts.
Oh, no.
Trying to drop it at throne.
Sorry about that, I got
It's
banged
okay.
up.
It's very different. This pillar will fall. I'm gonna camp the staff. Just abandon the pillar and run east. Pretend it's dead. We're not going back. I will drop it at throne for the next person. You'll pick it up and you won't use it till the next cycle. So it's on the floor. Don't be late.
Sake.
Don't be late. You're gonna take damage if you're late. It's okay. It's something new. When in doubt, just hold the staff and pre-fire next. Okay, it's off. Get off, get off, get off.
I hate when I can't sit there and move. Ugh.
Okay,
There's like a
protect from
little
range.
delay to that.
Everything else, you know this stuff. Super combat piety. Crabs. Pop them. Pop the purple as well.
I don't have blowpipe.
Okay. Well, if you don't have blowpipe but it's next to you, just ask if someone can pop it for you so that it's not just healing the boss. You should have blowpipe though.
Gotcha.
Pretty much everyone brings blowpipe so that no one has to ask. Crabs? You'll notice that every time the exploding crabs spawn, the purple also spawns. And in the future, not today, but in the future we will discuss a preemptive movement method called diagonals that you can use to locate the purple crab somewhere so that they're not in the way when you're taking care of this prey mage. Get your 2 free hits, get it down to 23% or HP.
Oops.
Right under.
Once it's down to 23, you're better scything the boss. When Verzik stops moving, you stop attacking her because the reds will spawn again. Hit boss.
Crap, this quick.
Just spam click the boss if you get bounced. You'll get right back into cycle. Okay, good. Pick up what you need for P3. We're gonna do a 1-to-1 tank. In the future, I'd like to teach you one-tick tanking, but not
me
today.
Again?
Stand underneath the boss until she selects an attack. Pray range when you see green. Pray mage when you see blue. For now, just do a 1-to-1 tank.
Should specs be dumped immediately, hoping
No.
that you get one back, or do you guys save
No.
it for percentage?
We save them for tornadoes.
Gotcha. Makes
Watch out
sense.
for crabs.
I can't web run yet, so you would recommend saying over a blowpipe for DPS?
Try it. Webs. If you're late, you can always
Oh,
get
I don't
out.
know.
Okay, well, Bach, you're late.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even gonna try.
You could try. You can always get out within the first few hits.
I will,
If you don't
try,
try, you're never gonna get it. So, I mean, might as well. Also, by
Also, if I
you
don't
running
try,
webs
I
with
can
me, it
run.
makes my life harder.
Sorry.
So I would prefer you try, actually.
Don't be embarrassed, man. I tried Tiger's Trial. I didn't even know how to web ran at all. She
Yeah.
was like, you gotta learn, buddy. Just learn. Just do more runs.
Fair enough.
Send it.
Okay, avoid your tornadoes at all costs while trying to hit
I
your
will
yellow.
follow
You're gonna
far,
have to
Tiger,
time it.
follow far.
You're gonna have to time it. Okay, good. This is called sending the tornadoes. I like sending nados. I also like adrenaline rushes.
Ooh.
Be careful not to melee. Dump your specs. Dump your specs. Oh no. There's a little tank swap, isn't there? 74?
Yep.
Someone's taking a 74. Just eat it. Don't pass it. You could kill someone if you pass it. Just eat it. There's gonna be a tank swap. And that is simply because your peer is trying to stay alive. Okay,
It's
good.
all good. I'll just survive here as you guys take this boy out.
Oh, that's another tank swap.
Holy crab.
Just try to focus on hits on the boss at the moment. It's the most important thing.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Webs? Get in for webs. It's free hits.
Webs.
Free hits.
You got it. Yeah.
Get
Do
in.
it,
Get
do
in.
it. You can start from
No, no, no.
anywhere.
You-
It's just you.
Oh
What
my
do you
God.
mean? Who are you talking about? Get in.
Yeah.
Get in. Webs, webs, webs. Let's do it.
You're
Again.
solo. You can start anywhere.
Yeah. Again, this is a very easy KC right here.
No,
Okay.
I wasn't sure you can start from the north. That was
You
always
can,
a
if you're soloing, you can do whatever you want. You can
Or
webs, you can
reverse,
reverse
yeah.
webs. Have at it.
Gotcha. Nothing.
Okay, well, that was an interesting raid. Let's see. The 1-1-2ing was difficult for you guys to pick up, but it's okay. We'll get there. All right, let's run it back.